Mitrice Richardson, a 24-year-old woman from California, disappeared under mysterious circumstances on the 16th of September 2009. Her case gained significant attention due to the events leading to her disappearance and the subsequent discovery of her remains. This report provides a factual account of her background, the incident that preceded her vanishing, and the official actions taken afterward. Mitrice Richardson was a college graduate from California. She earned a degree in psychology from California State University, Fullerton. Those who knew her described her as bright, charismatic, and ambitious. Prior to the events of September 2009, she had no recorded criminal history. In the months leading up to her disappearance, her family observed signs of unusual behavior, which they believed might be related to a mental health condition, possibly bipolar disorder. No formal diagnosis was documented at the time. On the evening of the 16th of September 2009, Mitrice Richardson drove to Joffrey's, a restaurant located in Malibu, California. While at the restaurant, she exhibited strange behavior, including joining strangers' tables and discussing astrology. She left the establishment without paying her $89 bill. Restaurant staff, in response to the unpaid bill, contacted the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. Deputies arrived and arrested Mitrice for defrauding an establishment. Following her arrest, Mitrice was taken to the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station. She was held for a period of time and then released at approximately 12:35 a.m. on the 17th of September 2009. At the time of her release, she did not have access to her car, cell phone, or money. The location of her release was near the sheriff's station, an area known for its proximity to rugged terrain. After her release, Mitrice did not return home or contact her family. Her mother, Latisse Sutton, reported her missing on the 17th of September 2009.
I am calling. I'm a little frazzled right now. I understand my daughter is being brought into the station. Mitrice Richardson. Have they made it to the station yet? And she's been booked in Malibu. And I didn't even think to get the name. The manager's name is...
The only place we have somebody that's in custody that they just announced on the radio that they're coming up is from Joffrey's in Pacific Coast Highway. It's the only female that's being brought up to the station as we speak. They actually just put it on the radio right before you called.
Okay. I'm her mother, and are you guys going to book her and then release her on her own recognizance tonight, because it's dark, she doesn't have a car, and I don't want her wandering out. I'm totally just taken aback because this is so out of character for her, and you'll see when she comes in, she's well spoken.
The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department initiated a search, focusing on the area around Malibu where she was last seen. The search involved deputies and volunteers who scoured the region, including Malibu Canyon and nearby areas. Despite these efforts, no immediate trace of Mitrice was found in the days following her disappearance. The case received media coverage, which highlighted the circumstances of her arrest and release. The search continued over the following months, with periodic updates from law enforcement. The public and Mitrice's family expressed concern over the decision to release her without ensuring her safety, given her observed behavior. On the 9th of August 2010, a park ranger discovered a human skull in Dark Canyon near Malibu Creek State Park, approximately 6 miles from the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station. Forensic analysis confirmed the remains were those of Mitrice Richardson. The discovery occurred nearly 11 months after her disappearance. An autopsy was conducted, but the cause of death could not be determined due to the condition of the remains. The Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department continued its investigation following the identification of the remains. The case was reviewed by the Los Angeles County Office of Independent Review, which examined the handling of Mitrice's arrest and release. The review identified issues, including the lack of mental health evaluation and inadequate communication with her family. Recommendations were made to improve training and protocols for deputies dealing with individuals in custody. Mitrice Richardson's family was deeply angered when they learned she had been released from the Lost Hills Sheriff's Station at approximately 12:30 a.m. on the 17th of September, 2009. The police had assured them she would not be released until later, a promise that proved false and intensified their frustration. This deception fueled their outrage, as the authorities provided conflicting information about her status. Beyond the betrayal, the family feared for Mitrice's safety, given her release into an unfamiliar area without her car, wallet, phone, or any means of transportation. After her arrest, her car had been towed to an impound lot, leaving her without possessions and alone in Malibu, a region she did not know well. While Malibu is known for its beauty, its rugged terrain poses risks, especially for someone unfamiliar with the area. A wrong turn could lead to a canyon with no streetlights, creating a dangerous situation. Concerned for her daughter, Latisse Sutton, Mitrice's mother, called the police station again around 4:30 a.m. or 5:30 a.m. to ask how long she needed to wait before filing a missing persons report. She was informed she had to wait 24 hours, a standard protocol that frustrated her given Mitrice's vulnerability. Latisse emphasized her daughter's unfamiliarity with the area, stating, "She doesn't know the area, she's never been in your area," and identified her as Mitrice Richardson before hanging up, dismayed by the delay. An hour later, at 6:30 a.m., a Malibu resident named Bill Smith contacted the police to report an intruder in his backyard. He described seeing a woman in his garden, matching Mitrice's physical attributes, resting on the wooden steps at the back of his house. When he asked if she was okay, she replied she was resting. Unbeknownst to the police at the time, this woman was likely Mitrice, as Bill Smith's residence was 6 to 8 miles from the station in Cold Canyon. Since the 24-hour waiting period had not elapsed, the connection was not made immediately. A few days after Latisse filed the missing persons report, a search was conducted near Bill Smith's property. Initially planned as a 2-day intensive effort, the search was shortened to 1 day after search dogs detected Mitrice's scent in the yard and surrounding area. The search halted when a dog became overheated, suspending further efforts. Subsequently, the Los Angeles Police Department examined Mitrice's impounded car, where they found her cell phone, wallet, and several notebooks. The notebooks contained pages of incoherent writing, which police attributed to her lack of sleep the night before, though an LAPD psychologist later suggested this might indicate bipolar disorder, aligning with her family's earlier observations. Latisse requested security footage from the night Mitrice was released to assess her mental state, intended path, and any clues to her whereabouts. Initially, Lost Hills police claimed no video existed, but footage later surfaced showing Mitrice leaving the station. This revelation added to the family's distrust. The footage also captured another deputy exiting a different door shortly after, prompting LAPD detectives to investigate a possible interaction. Identifying this deputy proved challenging, as Lost Hills delayed providing his name. When identified, it was revealed he had dropped off another arrestee at the station 20 minutes earlier and was seen on camera conducting a traffic stop elsewhere, leading Lost Hills to assert he had no contact with Mitrice. This discrepancy fueled doubts about police transparency. Public and family pressure grew, especially over Mitrice's case lacking urgency as a non-white individual. On the 9th of January 2010, a search with over 300 volunteers, helicopters, and dogs covered 18 square miles but found nothing. Las Vegas sightings by her father Michael and a friend yielded no leads after LAPD interviews. On the 9th of August 2010, Rangers found Mitrice's remains, strap, bra, pants, and skull, in Dark Canyon, identified by dental records. Police retrieved scattered bones without coroner approval, violating penal code. The coroner's late arrival and poor marking hindered evidence. The autopsy showed no trauma, cause undetermined. In 2011, her family won a $900,000 settlement, with a $20,000 reward offered in 2023. What are your thoughts on how this was handled? Share your opinion and help keep her story alive by spreading awareness.